Greetings, loved ones. My name is Lev, and today I will be making my first founder for my Sims 3 Generational Legacy Challenge with a hint of a Disney twist. If you don't know what a Generational Legacy Challenge is in The Sims 3, fear not, I will be telling you what it is. A legacy challenge is basically when you have a founder, and then your founder has kids, and then the founder's kids have kids, and then those kids have kids, and so on and so forth. Your goal is to make a generation that's, successful, wealthy, a lot abundant in 10 generations or less. Or that's how it would normally be classified as. For this generation challenge, I will be starting with my founder, Snow White, that I'm currently making, right? And in most cases, like I said, you just have to make a successful family in 10 generations. But for the Disney challenge, every generation has to complete a set of challenges before you can be considered passing or doing right by the challenge or whatever. I have all of this information in a link in the description because this isn't my challenge. I didn't start it. So in our case, Snow White has to start out humble, which I think she does, and she must be female, check, and have 7 kids who represent her dwarfs. Not done yet. That will probably come in a later video. Right now, I'm just creating her and getting her house ready. All of the children must have at least one bad trait. So like mean-spirited, evil. Is grumpy a bad trait? I have no idea, but one of her dwarves is grumpy, so I'm counting it. And all the children must have the same dad. And Snow can only marry that one dad, or I guess she can marry anybody she wants to. It doesn't specify. Once the 7th and last child is a teenager. And then Snow can never answer the door to strangers or elderly women, like in, I don't know, the movie. I never watched it. So that's fine, that's good and all. Let me share my thoughts with you about Snow White before I show you who I'm having her planning to marry once she has the 7 kids. So, because Snow White has to have the next founder, which if you want to know was Cinderella, Snow White has to give birth to Cinderella. Like, gonna have to name Cinderella's siblings or whatever because babies get names at birth now, which is not a very cool invention by my standards, but whatever. So I think I'm going to name the 6 other kids that Snow inevitably has after villains. Because this is a Disney princess challenge. And I don't know, maybe I'll just do the villains because it'll be like a funny ha-ha moment. Like, I don't know if I'm going to keep it that theme for the entire family. Maybe I'll do like the princes too because, I don't have the princes in my game. I just have the princesses. Like, Snow White doesn't have her prince whatever. He's just a random sim in the town. So maybe one of these eras, I'll just have the kids be named after the princes. Whatever. Anyways, Snow White is a baddie. I think this challenge is going to go exceptionally well because I am who I am. So, not to be cocky or anything, but yeah. Here is Snow's husband. His name is Clark. I don't remember his last name. I don't really care. And as you can see, he looks a little dusty, crusty. He told us he was a mechanic or whatever before we asked him to move in. And then after we asked him to move in, he was unemployed. So we have to fix him up and get him to be a functional member of society because men have no value if they aren't providing for me. Which isn't true. Men are very helpful. They do a lot of very important things. And you're very worthy of praise. Unless you're in this household and you don't bring home any dough, okay? Snow White already isn't having a job and she's going to be staying at home with the 7 kids. We can't have 2 bums in this house, okay? The bills don't pay for that. Snow White got that, make a boy want to change his whole mind. So I fixed Clark up, and I believe that we upgraded him, but he went from looking like a homeless man with the dream of being a Hollywood star to somebody who looks like they frequent the cowboy gay bar in LA. So in one way, Clark kind of made it, but in another way, he looks like that. So, did we really upgrade? Did we really? I don't know. I definitely think they're upgrades from their previous selves, but are they really picture perfect baddies? I don't know. Subscribe so that we can actually begin this challenge and we see how crazy this goes.